Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of October. Heading into spooky season. Let's go. I love the month of October. I hope you do too. So we're going to see what messages and energy comes out of your reading for the month of October. And we're going to be checking tarot cards. I'll be checking oracle cards, tea leaf cards. And make sure you stick around to the end because I also roll these dice and we see what numbers come out for you for the month. Those could be significant days of the month. They could be just lucky numbers or special numbers to be on the lookout for that might have some symbolism to you in your life during October. So also before we start, I always like to point out the moon phases coming up in October. We do have a new moon first thing October 2nd. It is going to be in the sign of Libra. So this is a great time to rebalance your priorities in life. Some of you maybe need to spend some more time at home, get things done around the house. Others, maybe you need to take a look at your budget, rebalance your money, things like that. Anything that needs rebalanced in your life. Maybe it's health related. Maybe you need to add in an exercise program. And then we also have October 17th is our full moon, and it is in Aries. So just be warned that some people might be a little short-tempered during this. It affects people very differently, but October 16th, 17th, you do have that full moon in Aries, so just be warned about that. But before we get started, I always like to ask Spirit Guide to please join us in this reading. Please provide me any guidance, any messages that Capricorn needs to hear for their month of October, and please go with them in their monthly travels and join them in their adventures and show them a complete awesome path towards abundance and provide them protection during this month of October. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, for joining us. And we're going to go ahead and get started, my friend. Starting off with that tea leaf, we have key, successful outcome to your problems. And dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Love that. Karmic return, planting the seed, harvesting your seed. I love this. Start to your reading, Capricorn. Let's see, what other messages do we have? Thank you. Yep, we have two. All right. So, look at you. Public face. Follow your heart. Become who you want to be. Earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. Hey, great message. If any of you are thinking about content creation, awesome card here because I feel like public face, very strong message of social media presence here. And then mind power, use your intelligence, analyze data logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. Great cards, especially if you're in business, if you're thinking about making any decisions. Definitely make a list. Sometimes I always say a spreadsheet can be a really useful tool. If you've never worked with spreadsheets, there's a lot of guides online, but you can really, you can create graphs out of the data. And I feel like some of you might be able to make some decisions by using some data within your life here. Let's see, what other messages do we have for Capricorn, please, for October? Let's see. Manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. Great message. Investment. Invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. Definitely, that's obviously the Bitcoin there and very, very positive sign for any type of investment, but also investing in yourself is a great message going into October here. See how you can improve your knowledge, see how you can grow. Like I said, maybe learning more about spreadsheets and learning more about using data within your life to make better informed decisions. That could be a path for you moving forward. But let's go ahead and see what other messages do we have for Capricorn. Thank you so much. Starting off with that Knight of Swords, high energy, ready to conquer the month here. I love this. Ready to go out and get it. Thank you. Eight of Cups, potential new paths for some of you, Capricorn. We have that Hangman. Oh yeah, let's go with that Sun right in the dead center there. and Judgment. And I saw one other one flipped over. There we go. Three of Cups. Yes. Let's go, Capricorn. Knight of Swords energy jumping out right away. Now, this definitely is a card of rushing into battle. As you can see, this is kind of, not making the plans, not, I kind of feel like this is making decisions without analyzing. Kind of like this investment and mind power card we're kind of referencing. So I would take this as typically a Knight of Swords is kind of a warning that maybe it's time to slow down a little bit and just make sure your plans make sense. Knight of Swords, very much this card of just jumping into it, jumping right into battle and not really having a plan. So I do feel like some of you are, the plan is to walk away from something that you've made a lot of accomplishments in. You're kind of like, you're really considering moving on. All right, the Eight of Cups is a strong message of a need for change in your life, a new journey coming up. You see, he is walking away from everything that he has accomplished. All of his trophies, all of his awards, everything that, material possessions, it means nothing to him almost. And he feels like just starting a whole new journey. Now, this feeling for change is a great time to go within, and we see that with the Hangman coming up, but it's a great time to decide, is this journey what you really want to do? Should you be leaving everything behind? I feel like that's the message here, and I feel like this is overall, some of you are thinking about going into this battle without planning, without change. This is almost like a mind change here, a lifestyle change, or a career change. And you don't have all the data, I feel like. Hence the reason we have this analyze. So I really do feel like there is this whole need for analyzing what is coming up, analyzing what path you need to be going down, and seeing, do you really need to leave everything behind, or can you continue with this as well as a new journey here? But let's go ahead and clarify that first row, please. What happened here? Thank you. So the Devil card jumps out for that Knight of Swords. And, when I see the Devil card, I feel like there are temptations that are trying to pull you off track, trying to pull you off the path that you wish to be down. So in this journey, be aware that people and things are going to be there to try to get you off track. The Devil energy, always an energy of temptation. Something is blocking you from moving forward. This also is your card. This is a card of Capricorn. So you could be actually getting in your own way. And I feel that energy with the Hangman. I feel like you are struggling against these thoughts, struggling against ideas. And then you have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is a card of just get to action, just take a step. King of Wands, he has the plan. He knows what to do next. But he comes out when sometimes you're not acting. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there is this energy of you're holding yourself back. You're getting in your own way here now that the Devil card is out. And there is this potential, but you're not willing to take the risk maybe, or you don't want to quite leave it all behind, which I don't think you have to. I think this is something where you can do both. But the King of Wands is saying, just take that first step and see that you be able to do both. Because I do feel like there is this, with this Devil energy, there is this prevention, there is this energy of holding yourself back. But that's where the Hangman comes in. Because you see, he is stuck, he's hanging upside down, he's so confused. And this card really symbolizes struggling against the grain, struggling to find the answers. But as soon as you stop struggling, then all of a sudden you become enlightened. Then you become free. Then you know where to go. And we see that as we head towards the Judgment card here. We move into the Judgment. We move down into the Sun. We move over to the Three of Cups. No matter what direction we go, it's a win. So I almost feel like you're struggling for an answer. You're struggling for a path. You're struggling to know which direction to go in. But I almost feel like it almost doesn't matter. There is a win in every corner here. You're covered. So keep in mind with the Hangman, just don't struggle. Don't fight it. Like I said, that energy is your opportunity. This hanging upside down, this struggle, is your opportunity to gain new knowledge, to gain enlightenment. And maybe some of you, that is, learning something new with this investment card. But then we move down to that sun, my friend. I love it. Like I said, there is, we're not going in any bad direction here. The sun is your card. Like, this is all about joy. This is your time to shine. And I feel like going back to that public face, the sun could be seen as like this spotlight, like you're being shown upon. Everyone is seeing you. And we have these sunflowers, which symbolize abundance. And we move over to the Three of Cups, which is a great harvest, celebrating a great harvest. And we're in October, which is harvest time. We have the pumpkins down here. So it definitely is symbolizing your October here. But like I said, Sun card, very positive results. If there's anything that you're debating on doing, I say, the King of Wands says, just take that first step. See what happens. See what result comes in. But like I said, I really am focused on this data potential. Have a plan and say, here are the results that I need to see with these first couple steps. And this will tell me if I'm heading in the right direction or not. I feel like that is a true message right there for you. Thank you so much. Coming out with the Six of Pentacles. And this is having enough to give. This is having enough to provide others. There's being in a comfortable situation. Some of you are in a position where others would be uncomfortable, I feel like. You see this Hangman. So I almost feel like some of you aren't that uncomfortable, whereas others would be just absolutely losing their mind. The Six of Pentacles, I feel like this is where you prosper. This is where you really, you get into a tough position. You get into this time where you need to make a tough decision. And you prosper. You make the right decision here. You make the right call. What do we have? Three of Wands, yeah. Ready to get going. This goes right in line with this King of Wands. The Three of Wands is saying she's ready to go. She's ready to go surfing here in this imagery. Look at this imagery. She's ready to jump in. But it's almost like she's waiting for that perfect wave. But she's going to miss it. She's standing on the sidelines. Stop standing on the sidelines. This is the message you're receiving. She's standing here instead of getting her feet wet. Get out into the water, swim out to where the waves are, and then when the perfect wave comes, you're there. This is all about opportunity. But you're not going to have the opportunity to catch the perfect wave if you're not even in the water. Man, great message. So like I said, we jump over to this Judgment card, which I love the Judgment card because so many people are intimidated by how it looks. Because it almost seems like it's, a card of the rapture. But in reality, this is everyone is rising up from their sleep. They're being awakened by the trumpet. They're receiving their higher calling. So this is coming to the realization of, good news. The trumpet is being just loudly called from the sky. You're going to feel, I just feel you're going to feel it within your bones. That you're just going to be excited to get up. You're going to have this new energy here. And like I said, we go down to this Three of Cups, which is celebration. I love this. This is your reasons to celebrate, more than one opportunity to choose from. A successful end to projects. But I truly feel like this could be a group setting as well. This is people that you care about. They're all celebrating you. They're all saying, great job, Capricorn. You did what you set off to do. Things are moving along nicely. We end with that Judgment Three of Cups. I love this. Well, we had a whole stack come out. We'll go ahead and take a look at them. See what we have. Eight of Cups again. Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups. So we are getting that whole message of walking away, moving on. Queen of Pentacles, love this. This is all about getting new value from your work. making smart decisions with your money, this investment card up here. Some of you could be learning more about investment. This is a great card for learning about finances. So maybe you are going into the investment arena. Maybe you're new to it. Maybe you're becoming a public face that has to do with investment. But I feel like this is becoming a master of your finances. This also can symbolize getting out to nature, adopting new pets occasionally. Typically, the Queen of Pentacles can symbolize having new pets in the household. So be aware of that. There we go. High Priestess, baby. This is trusting your intuition, noticing the signs that are going on around you. Remember, I'm going to roll these dice. And these dice are going to give us some numbers. And you see, we have all these different symbols up here. I would be aware of your surroundings this month. Be aware if you're asking for signs, if you're asking for a new path, if you're asking for which direction to go. Be aware of the signs that are coming out. Trust your intuition. This is a card of Pisces as well. If you have any Pisces in your life, they could be of assistance during this decision making. And finally, Ace of Wands. There we go. Ace of Wands, all about new energy, new movement. We have these two Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Wands is a great card for your time for action. Some of you, I feel like this goes back to that Judgment card too. You find this new purpose, this new sense of purpose within your career or what you're doing as a business. Maybe some of you find this sudden side hustle idea, this second idea. You still have, I truly feel like you're still going to have your main financial supplier, whatever that is for you. But I truly feel like there's this other idea. And I get this feeling like it has to do with public face. It has to do with putting yourself out there. But that Ace of Wands, awesome card to end this reading on. This is all about new movement forward. King of Wands, take that first step forward. Three of Wands, dip your toes in. Get some exposure to what you're trying to create here, because that's the only way you're going to show the universe that you're serious about this. All right, let's roll these dice. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. All right, 2 and 8. Or add them together, you have 10. Keep in mind, I said those could be good days of the week, or I'm sorry, of the month. They could be numbers to be on the lookout for, that messages are coming through for you. And we have 9 and 16. Add them together, you have 25. So very cool reading. This is a very positive reading for you for your month of October. I hope you have a great month. Make sure you check out your daily readings and hit that like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that support. Thank you so much, Capricorn. I'll see you in your next reading, my friend.